Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88 and we are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook, Pacific Bay, Jazztown. We're going to be heading on to case number 2 of that. I'd like to give a shout out to Mandy Faraga, recruit number 0005, Frostman, or Fro5Man, and WolfPup93. Thank you guys very much, and let's go on to the next case. So I now have like 80 people who have submitted their badges and I've uploaded them, so that's pretty awesome. So at the end of these videos you'll be getting possibly your badge up there. And I'd like to say that I think at the additional investigation I'll go through my promotion and I'll promote like maybe 1 or 2 people to a higher rank, so always look forward to that. Hello Ace, hope you didn't get caught in the rain on the way to work. I'll check the rest of today's weather forecast. Oh look, the front page headline reads 3-month anniversary. Oh, I love anniversaries. It's the perfect occasion to pop a bottle of sparkling grape juice. Wow, she sounds like my fiance. Anniversaries, man. Well, this is no party to celebrate, Amy. Today marks 3 months since Hurricane Ives hit Jazztown. Oh, well that is definitely not something to drink juice over. Say, Commissioner Ace, why don't you go visit one of the damaged neighborhoods? See if there's any way we can aid the storm victims. Great idea. I'll tag along too. I know a neighborhood we can visit just around the corner. Cool. Wow, I didn't realize how destroyed this neighborhood would be, Ace. And with the rain, could the mood get any damper? Look, that poor man over there is sleeping outside. I agree, we should take a look at him, see if there's any way that we can help. I have a feeling he's not sleeping. Oh man, that is awesome. Cloudy with a Chance of Murder. What an amazing title. Congrats, developers. That is super clever. I love that. It's a long title, but man, I appreciate it. That is good job. Good job. That makes me smile and that makes me laugh. Cloudy with a Chance of Murder. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, teapot, iron. Well, obviously there's the victim's body. Ugh. Got like caught. There's the iron. Oh, there's gonna be his badge because we pretty much know he's a weatherman, I believe. Torn fabric. Is that no? Oh. Could it be the one that has the blood on it? Well, jeepers creepers. The napping man is actually dead. Looks like you stumbled upon another murder, Ace. You'd think the killer would be considerate enough not to leave the body out in the crummy weather. Well, what am I thinking? There's no place for consideration in a killer's mind. Sometimes I forget we're dealing with criminals, Ace. Looks like our victim was cut in the neck. Ugh. Let's hope he wasn't ticklish. Amy, I swear you were... No words. And of course, Ace, I will get the body to autopsy for you right away. And you found another suspicious items. The smudge badge has the victim's face on it, and I'm sure you can uncover the rest of the information. And this ripped up poncho, is there a message written on it? If anyone can piece it back together, it's you, Ace. Time to get out of my own poncho and on with the investigation. Alright folks, I have grabbed some stars. Let's continue on with the rest of the game. You criminal aces, you. Now for those of you guys who don't know, Criminal Aces is kind of a group within a group. You can always subscribe to me if you guys haven't already by hitting the subscribe button down below. What you can also do is you can become part of Criminal Aces by liking the Facebook page and even creating your own badge, and that's down below. So I have instructions on how to do that. Well, that work badge is the golden ticket, Ace. Now we know our victim's name is... Oh, I can't believe it's Clifford Grady, the weatherman. How did I not recognize him before? And that's Louisiana's shape. He was infamous in Jazztown since he failed to warn everyone before the Hurricane Ives hit. Wow, we're lucky to have found his badge, Ace. It will give us access to his workplace so we can learn more about him. Off to the weather station. Ooh. So this guy's been a bad man. Alright, let's figure out what this actually says. Oh, it sounds French. Will you piece together some kind of message on that poncho, Ace? Yikes, looks like it's written in blood. The message reads, La vengeance est un plat. What on earth could that mean? Well, you think Russell could help us out? Well, yes, I'd be more happy to send the poncho to him. It's something about revenge is sweet or something like that. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's something similar to that. Okay. Okay. Television. Locked cabinet. That's not a locked locked tablet. There it is. Oh look, it looks like in Grimsboro. I doubt that might be her, but that looks like the lady who was running against, because she's got like a microphone on her. An anemometer? What the I'm not a weather person, so I don't know what any of these things are. I've recognized that though. Never used it before. Rain icon, appointment card. We don't have any suspects yet, really, which we normally do. So I guess we're gonna have to search for them. Well, your searching skills are top-notch, Ace. This tablet might tell us something about our victim. I was never comfortable with deciphering. Think you can break the code? And what's this metallic thingamabob? Some sort of weather equipment. There's something scribbled on it, but I can't make it out. Can you figure out what it says? Oh, and excellent. This appointment card is addressed to our victim, Clifford Grady. There's no other information on the card, just a woman's face. But I have no doubt that you can match it in our database to get a name. I have no doubt either. Now, this was actually released late, this case, so I'm actually going to be using some cash, sadly, to speed everything up for you guys. Green eyes, lips, boom. Oh, a therapist. Way to go, Ace. You matched the face on our victim's appointment card to a certain Madeline DeVille, a therapist in Jazztown. So it means our victim was one of her patients. But why would he be seeing a therapist? I agree, Ace. We should pay Madeline a visit. Cool. She looks attractive. Let's examine some of this stuff, though. Let's see what it says. Way to recover the faded text on that device, Ace. The message reads, Ives is on you, Grady. You're right, Ives must refer to Hurricane Ives that hit 3 months ago, and Grady is obviously our victim. Good catch, Ace. It is signed by someone named Peggy Pascal. I'll call Hannah to see if we can get some insight on this person. Hi, Hannah. I need some background information on Miss Peggy Pascal. Would you be able to look her up? You mean Cookie Pascal? I knew Peggy in high school. She was a bit of an outcast, always sitting on the school roof during storms. Rumor has it she got struck by lightning once. That's why her hair is so big. Now she works full-time as a storm chaser. Chasing storms for a living? Sounds dangerous. I agree, Ace. We should see why she sent that message to our victim. Let's talk to Peggy. Oh, she doesn't look that crazy. I don't think. Okay, well, let's crack this. Even though we're probably going to give it to Hannah anyways. Oh, it's this. 3. Yep. Alright, wow, you just unlocked that tablet fast, Ace. It shows some sort of graph with a declining slope. Oh, way to spot the weather station's logo. This tablet is definitely connected to our victim. You took the words right out of my mouth, Ace. Let's send the tablet to the lab. Took the words right out of my mouth. So before we do any of that stuff, let's talk to these people, our suspects. Miss DeVille, one of your patients, Clifford Grady, was discovered dead this morning. Commissioner Ace found your appointment card and his belongings. So someone finally finished him off, eh? Well, that's one less migraine I'll have to deal with. A migraine? We're dealing with a murder. I don't think you understand the severity of the situation, Mrs. DeVille. Oh, don't pity him, doll. Grady failed to forecast Hurricane Ives, and yet he didn't care. Not an ounce of guilt in his body. He complained about his other trivial problems, like his allergy to cats, but he wouldn't even man up and apologize to Jazztown for not doing his job. He was remorseless, selfish, and always put his feet on my pillows. He sure needed therapy. I just wish it didn't have to be with me. Okay, she's a little crazy. I wonder if they had a little thing going on. Oh, cool necklace from her. Oh, this is from Grimsboro, the background. Well, what a beauty. That device is a grade A titanium anemometer used to measure wind speed. It's the very machine I used to predict Hurricane Ives. I saw it approaching from miles away. I felt its force rush through my bones. It was a storm that legends would be made about. I don't seem to get your point, Miss Pascal. What does this have to do with Clifford Grady? Don't you see? Our fair-weathered friend told everyone that nothing spectacular would happen that day. So I chased him down and told him to warn people to take cover. I like how she has the lightning bolt on her face, and she has like the hair like Hermione Granger. But that stubborn man wouldn't listen to me. So many people died when it should have been his life taken instead. Oh, well, that's a harsh statement, Miss Pascal, considering Mr. Grady was found murdered this morning. Murdered? Well, I didn't know, but the irony, the man who wouldn't listen finally got silenced. Man, you guys are brutal for these people, man. Alright, I'm gonna be doing this, using like all of my cash. Not all of it, but a lot of it. Well, this certainly was a cutthroat murder. And by cutthroat, I mean his throat was cut right open. Roxy, that's ghastly. I thought it was clever, but all jokes aside, the victim bled to death after his corroded artery was sliced open by some sort of circular saw blade, or so it appears from the multiple puncture points. I'm getting the sense that this guy was a pain in the neck. Oh, give me a break. The victim must have been pushed into the couch Ace found him, based on his position and all the bruises I found on his chest. So, using my brilliant deductive skills, I ran a scan on his clothing where he was pushed, and sure enough, I found traces of cat hair. Cat hair? That means... Yeah, you beat me to it, Ace. This means that the killer has a cat. Because he was allergic to cats. Smart. I pay attention. Fascinating subject we have here. A simple test confirmed that the writing on the poncho was indeed painted with the victim's blood. And painted? Well, that's awful. How can someone turn murder into an art project? Well, this is more than just finger painting. The message in the beginning of a common French saying, translated to, revenge is a dish best served cold. This quote about revenge, combined with using a poncho, which connotes both bleak forecasts and the need for self-protection. Oh yes, it all connects. Our killer wrote this message not as a warning, but rather as a personal memorabilia for committing the murder. Ugh, what? When I think of memorabilia, I think of snow globes, not bloody ponchos. Well, the use of French either connotes a need to sound sophisticated, otherwise a desire to be secretive and conceal one's actions. I'm not sure yet. Well, nothing can escape Commissioner Ace. We've learned one thing for sure. The killer knows French. Well, I could have told you that. I knew it was French right from the beginning. Well, I looked at the tablet you found, Ace, and it shows that the viewership ratings for Jazztown Station, the TV station your victim worked for. And the line suddenly plummets on this day 3 months ago and continues to decline every day after. Can you guess what happened that day? Well, 3 months ago, that's about when they canceled the series Snappy Days, which follows a family of snapping turtles from the 1950s. No, Amy. 3 months ago was when Hurricane Ives hit. Oh, how could I forget? Good point, Ace. Might be smart to speak with Richie LaCroix? I think it's LaCroix, the CEO of Jazztown Station. I'll get his contact info for you. Sadly, I'm not as good at French as I wish I was. It's a cool language. Grady? Murdered? I wouldn't know anything about that. I fired that incompetent prick yesterday after the viewership ratings came in. Because of him, my station's been boycotted. I have had to cancel almost all my shows. Boycotted, as in people stopped watching your channel? Well, that's right, sugar. He had one simple job to do, yet he manages to screw it up, and now I'm the one who has to suffer. I don't mean to contradict you, Mr. LaCroix, but a lot of other people also suffered from the storm. Some lost their homes, their possessions, even family members. We'll save the sappy stories, sweetie. I'm a man of business, and when my business is going down the crapper, now that's tragedy. Well, if there's one thing that you've uncovered from our investigation, Ace, it's that the victim was not your typical friendly neighborhood weatherman. He didn't even listen to the warnings of Peggy Pascal, and now the town blames him for the storm. His boss, Richie LaCroix, fired him for the drop in TV station's ratings. And Madeline DeVille wasn't so keen on being the victim's therapist. I must say, this is one of the murkiest cases we've had so far. Yeah, well, thankfully you've uncovered the killer knows French and had us a cat. That's a start. Commissioner Ace, I need you to head over to the victim's home immediately. We've got a call about a break-in last night in the courtyard of Grady's home. Ooh, a break-in at Grady's home? Could it have been the killer? Stay tuned, guys, for Chapter 2 of Cloudy with a Chance of Murder. I still absolutely love that title. I gotta say, 10 out of 10 on the title, by far. What do you guys think of that title? Is that not the best title? Give me like a rating on 1 to 10 of what the title is. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in Chapter 2. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.